And you probably are done with your melee heroes. There's no way you run a mid melee hero up against this. You take the Undying, which is pretty good against both the Tusk and the Tidehunter. You know, strength heroes, okay, you're gonna do a lot more to them.
Yeah,
Um,
that's your 5, right? That's going to be your safe lane support. We're going to see Slardar in the off lane now.
yeah, I'm thinking so. You can even pick up. Never mind. Ooh, I gotta completely change my train of thought to something else.
All right,
I
fill me in. What's up?
I was gonna say you could pick a Drow here for 4 Zoomers. You can't really pick a Drow. Drow mid would not really work. You know, you're just such a strong front line right now, and the enemies don't really have that much of a way to get on top of you. Troll Warlord just picked up now. I talked about that at the start. I don't think it's good enough to warrant being picked up, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay against the Spectre, but I just think Troll's a bad hero.
Yeah, we haven't really seen a lot of success with Troll here at the tournament, right? I don't think we've seen him win more than maybe one game.
Yeah.
And I'm like assuming I'm mainly just saying that because I'm assuming he's won at least one. But I feel like most of the games of Troll Warlords we've watched have not gone well.
Mm-hmm.
They removed the Pugna. That's the one of the most difficult heroes for the Troll Warlord to deal with. Something Gunner likes to play as well. Gives them a lot of tower push for the side of 4Zoomers, which they really do need right now. They could still go hero like Leshrac, which is a natural Yules builder. His Aghanim Scepter is incredible. Pulse Nova just shreds through the Tidehunter. So we might see a Leshrac ban.
The Shrek, yeah, I can see the Shrek ban. Anything to rip through towers, as you were saying, that's an issue that they have at the moment. Otherwise, it's going to take them quite a while to break the base of Team Brazil against the Tidehunter. Last 20 seconds of reserve time here. They're going to need to decide how they want to close this one out. You know, I don't think they let anything too dangerous slip to the draft this time around. I'm really liking Leshrac before Zoomers, though. I think that they do have to ban that one out. I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah. I
Okay,
think so.
last
I think
couple
it's just.
seconds. Oh, get rid of the Monkey King. I feel like that's not good enough.
I mean, it's good depending on what their mid lane pickup is here, right? We did see the Monkey King into Troll Warlord specifically against 4Zoomers recently, and he just dropped Wukong's command with the Desolator and just clicked Troll Warlord to death all the way through his battle trance. It was really funny. So it makes sense, right? They don't want to deal with that. But to me, Leshrac I think is the no-brainer pick here for Zoomers, but it's Gunner. He plays some interesting stuff. We could see them go for a Pangolier even, but Pango does seem very difficult into this draft.
Let's go. Oh,
they take the Ember.
It's the Ember Spirit, the hero that they let slip through the draft the other day.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were going to take the Ember for the Mirana setup earlier. You could go Kunkka now, which I think would be really good. It's decent against their whole lineup. You still have setup for the Mirana. 10 seconds. And you can go Leshrac. I think both those heroes are really good.
Let's see Leshrac. Give it to me. You can't go Broodmother here. You can't cheese them. So 4Zoomers, none of that disrespectful shit, thankfully. I hate spiders so much, it's unreal. But all right, it's got to be Leshrac. I think that rounds out the draft just so well. It's not amazing against the Ember Spirit, sure, but every time he wants to leave the lane to go and gank something, you know, Diabolic Edict is just going to rip through the towers.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? I don't know where the tower damage comes from 4Zoomers if they don't pick the Leshrac. I mean, other than going ultra late and sitting behind a Spectre. But they're thinking, you know, they're on the edge of their reserve time, 9 seconds left. These guys, much higher skill gamers than us, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what they do. That is not a tower hitter, Neph. Have you seen Zeus hit a tower before?
I have pretty underwhelmingly.
Best way of putting it.
You could go for the role playing Zeus build where you build a Maelstrom / Mjolnir.
Yeah, I mean,
your
maybe
thoughts on that one?
Pick up like a Dragon Lance for extra range, and then go Hurricane Pike for that extra 10 damage.
Yeah, but you get the Mjolnir, you're throwing out lightning auto attacks on top of your spells. You're not a fan of the roleplay build?
I think that's it. Oh, wait a minute.
All right, let's hear it.
Big shout out to Husky, who already has the Dire Tide crown for Undying. So you thought I was going to talk about game mechanics. I'm talking about hats, baby. I'm talking about hats.
Let's see it.
And this one, a literal hat for Undying. Oh,
it's beautiful.
It's so good.
A little sun crown or something like that.
It's a custom soul rip animation too, so we're gonna see it. It's an immortal crown for Undying. It's one of the tier 3 items. It's really, really, really cool.
He's got the gross arm piece as well. Reminds me of the one character, the people that get turned into those things after they touch the X spheres to them in Tales of Symphonia. I'm not sure if you played that game.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ah, damn.
You still gotta educate me, dude.
It's okay. That one's a video game, not an anime, but it's definitely a JRPG.
Well, I know it's a video game. I've heard of it. I just never played it. I'm just all about this Undying cosmetic right now. I don't know if you know this, but I'm big into hats, Neph.
Yeah, you're a very big hat guy. I like the Tide Hunter, like the dad bod Cthulhu.
Yeah, this is really peak male performance right here. For anyone who's been doubting, thinking, we're trying to look like the Slardar or anything. No. We're all looking like the Tide Hunter. It's COVID time.
I've actually been eating approximately 12 salmon a day in order to look like Tide Hunter. My doctor has begged me to stop.
Nice. I'm sure it's very good for your health.
Yeah.
All right. First things first. Undying. Look at this crown, dude. Beautiful. The hollows within ambient effect. Oh well, now it's bugged. But oh baby, Husky must have been on the grind, or he just dropped some money if he really likes Undying. You never know. It's super cool. Big fan. Whoa. Bug.
What's bugged? Brazil is US East. Oh, the server's Brazil.
Oh, they definitely start. I have 300 ping.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Flea says one Brazil, one US East. Kino D says new rule. This should be hilarious. That is hilarious. They almost got them.
True.
Flea saying, "Oh, this is how we feel."
Yeah,
Players on 4Zoomers just freaking out.
Dude,
the one game that they're ping advantage is taken away. Wait, little baby US East players.
Dude, my ping setting like a constant 185 and then like spikes to 300 like every about 1 second. I don't know why. I'm sure that just means I have really jacked up internet or something. But I don't know. This might explain why why some of my clicks don't go through when I play Dota.
Give it a couple games, you'll get used to it, says Flea. Husky already DC'd. The little baby boy Husky can't handle his ping.
I'm trying to see here. Does it? I'm clicking that status thing. Where is the wow. Yeah, everyone's sitting at a lot of ping.
Yep, and this is what the Brazilian players deal with every single game.
Official Valve server. What server? It doesn't say the server anywhere.
It should be Brazil if this is my ping.
Yeah, it's definitely because all of the Brazil players are at like 20 ping. Yeah. They're all like 25, 15, 25, 85. Yeah, this is. I feel like we're on Brazil, my friends. We are on Brazil. Oh no. Well, he's high. Okay. Was it supposed to? I mean, isn't the tournament by default US? I mean, I'm just Will Rehos. Okay. I was gonna say, isn't it by default every game is played on US East?
By default, yes. If there's one on US East or one team on US East and one somewhere else, it'll default into US East. But everyone's disconnecting. Hold on a minute, everybody. We're gonna have to get an all-pick lobby up.
Yeah, don't worry. I threw your face up here, Neph. Everyone can stare at that beautiful mug of yours. Oh, this would have been the perfect time to showcase my favorite new hat that would everyone in chat would enjoy. Man, I missed the opportunity.
Your IRL hat?
No. My Dota hat. I got a new cosmetic last night, Neph, and it's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
You can showcase my courier for everybody. It's called Willie the Weeaboo Dog. It is the yin and yang fox spirits.
Okay, hold on, Neph. Is this on your where do you can't feature a courier, can you?
You can, but I've got other things featured right now.
Okay. Well, that doesn't help at all.
You probably actually don't look at my featured items, please.
I just did. Don't worry, stream can't see them, but I just did. Oh my god.
One is just a hat from a friend that I'm holding hostage.
Yeah, of course. Oh no. All right, we're getting the lobby pulled up, everyone. Hope you guys are having a good time. In the meantime, enjoy this beautiful set. You know, Valve decided to add a new cosmetic into the game, and boy, does it make certain heroes look incredible. Look at it. This is the coolest cosmetic I've ever seen. There you go, everyone. Enjoy it. Just think about it. We got lobby coming up. We'll be back into the game here in no time, so no sweat. Neph, tell me, how much Dire Tide have you played recently?
I only played, I think, 2 games last night. I think I won one and I lost the other. I won with Bristleback, lost with Leshrac. My Bristleback win rate is 100%.
Rip.
Yeah.
Yeah, we I ended up, you know, streaming last night after we were casting, and I was like, yeah, I'll play as much Dire Tide until I lose. 2 o'clock in the morning came around, we still hadn't lost, and I was like, okay, I have to go to bed, guys. I'm sorry.
Must be nice.
So we're 18 or 19-3, I think, since it came out. Very nice, very fun.
Well, this isn't true at all. You lost the other Titan game midway through the night and you just kept going.
Well, that one we definitely didn't make the rule until after that one, unfortunately, because it was like pretty early in the day. That was like our first game, I think.
I see. Yeah.
But yeah, the Elder Titan one was rough. Normally you don't lose on that hero, but you know, it happens. It happens.
Mm-hmm. All right. Looks like everyone is just about ready. We got USC server. Cheats are off. Everything is looking good.
Are you sure
Everyone's
cheats
making
are
fun
off?
of them
I want to turn them on, man. This would be some good stuff right here. It's some great.
It's happened in the
Dota
lobby
happening.
before. Somebody just started giving themselves gold every so often. They're real sneaky about it.
You can't just start the game with a Battle Fury, but hey, you know, a couple hundred gold here or so every minute, no one will notice.
Yeah. I mean, that's the kind of shit that casters notice like immediately because they're looking at, whoa, this gold just spiked all of a sudden.
Yeah. Always classic.
The players are going back to the games to just like, huh. I wonder how this guy got so much farm. It was like gold was just appearing, Hector.
Yep. Is that how Hector always ends up top net worth in every game of Dota 2? Because he's just got some crazy console command hacks that gives him infinite money?
Yep.
That would make sense. All right, we're gonna send it back into the game here. We finally got the game underway. It's an all-pick lobby, but everyone's just picking up their heroes. Then we'll be going into the actual game here in just a moment.
Yeah. All right. Look at the heroes coming out fast. Everybody, we got some speed drafting going on.
Dude, this is what I like to see. You know, teams having a plan going into their draft, right? No messing around. No reserve time. They figured it out.
Yeah. No little baby. No European drafts. You know, slow. They take like 15 minutes. NA drafts over here. SA drafts. Boom, just like that. What'd that take, Ricky? 20 seconds, maybe?
I think that was 25, 30 seconds, yeah.
Yeah, impressive.
Yeah.
It's just why NASA Dota ahead of the curve. Once they get through the Atlantic there, you know, once we're back over in Europe, we're going to start taking tournaments.
Oh, you know it. I think everyone knows it.
Mm-hmm.
No time to waste.
Prepare for
Oh, no. KJ's wasting time, though. Took him a couple seconds to get those items and leave the base.
Must have been the ping.
It had to have been. The
KJ
shoe was
does not
on the
make-
other foot.
Yeah,
Now.
KJ does not make those mistakes. Oh, well, I gotta turn that off again.
Normally.
Everybody's asking me. They're adding Neph instead of at Neph Sensei, but that's fine.
It's alright. Alright, shout out to BP Guns for that one.
This young child. Oh no. That's like when Bloody Nine shaved his beard, and I said his name's Bloody Nine because he was born in 2009.
True.
They ping out the ward immediately. Gunner, do you go the first point in the lightning bolt so you can deward that? Or do you just wait?
I think as a mid Zeus, you really struggle if you go lightning bolt 1.
Yeah, it's fair. I mean, people used to do that. It used to be the build. You go max lightning bolt and static field, and it would just be too much harass for the enemies to be able to deal with. But
oh, he hits the arrow onto the troll warlord. They can follow it up. Monkey's forever with the body blocks. Gunner gets the first blood. All right, well, you know, now he's feeling really good. We were talking about, okay, well, you know, sometimes it's nice to have the lightning bolt level 1, but now it just don't matter. He's coming to lane. He's got a completed null talisman and an extra, you know, circlet to boot, so feels pretty darn good.
Yep. But just like that, Gunner gonna have an advantage here in the mid lane. Things can escalate very quickly, as we saw quite a bit yesterday. You know, you give up 1 or 2 kills, you give first blood to the mid laner, and game can become pretty difficult.
It is a good Zeus game, right? Even though we're not like super sold on this pick, it is a good Zeus game either way. I would like to see him, you know, get active around the map fairly early with an Ags and these, you know, points in his Q and E. Try and find kills on this Tidehunter since he's going to be borderline unstoppable in this bottom lane, really. I don't feel like they have a lot to deal with him.
Yeah. Ocean's getting the beat down up here, but does manage to make it back to the base. Just trying to punish that level 1 Mirana.
Oh yeah, nice range creep snipe there. That was beautiful.
Yep. You love to see it. Unfortunately, you know, the camp is warded over here. They blocked their own camp, which is a little bit funny. Just so Mirana wouldn't be able to pull, wouldn't be able to arrow the big creeps. It would slow down Ocean's game a little bit.
He does get the D ward here on the other camp though, so he will be able to stack pull, which he's going to do right now. Very nice. Mirana should be able to contest if they are. She has level 2. She has the ability to kind of just trade with the Tusk. Has leap now, so she doesn't have to worry about getting trapped in like an ice shards with a tag team, anything like that.
And like you were saying at the start of this game, it's just the ice shards aren't going to be able to do much here. You're playing against the Spectre, who's just going to be able to spectral dagger over them. You're playing against Mirana, who can leap over them. It's a rough Tusk game for sure. I'm not sure you should have picked him so early in the draft, especially into no counters.
Yeah, I agree, man. I'm right there with you. I am. I do like Husky here on the Undying. It is going to be able to help make a little bit of space for the Sammy Boy in the lane, which we do see right now. I mean, he's got 13 CS so far, which is honestly pretty surprising to me. Normally, I think Tidehunter is one of those heroes that deals pretty well with the Spectre, but he did just go this Ring of Regen, tons of tangos, and he's just going to try and regen up, get that early Blade Mail online so you can start farming the jungle.
We've seen this one before, so Sammy Boy obviously watching his Eternal Envy replays just before he even gets boots on the Spectre. Didn't get 2 rings of regen though. Rookie mistake there. And,
or is Sammy just evolving? That's the question. Well, he might be evolving downward underground as he's been chased down here by King RT and KJ.
Bet you wish you had another ring right about now. Faster regen.
Mm-hmm. How about that? Ooh, what's going on?
What do we call this? The 3-head Sammy Boy versus the 5-head Eternal Envy or something?
You're getting it, man. You're getting there.
Ah, okay.
Look at that. Can we get claps for Neph? Dude, he's figuring out the whole Twitch chat experience.
26-year-old boomer here.
Only 26, dude?
Yep.
Monkey's forever top lane. He's in a lot of trouble. Does have Slither and Crush. Sprints up in 3. The Shard's going to block off that escape, and that's going to be a kill for Costabile on the Troll Warlord. A lot of this starts with Flea pushing that Mirana out of the lane.
Yeah. Mirana being forced to go elsewhere. I mean, it wasn't there for the power runes either. That really sucks. So Getter did manage to get them regardless, but that was just a 50-50 roll. If 4DR managed to grab those, it'd be a pretty bad spot. So I don't know. Just a bigger brain here on Flea, I suppose.
Yeah, it seems like it. KJ gonna grab himself a tomato, I think. Oh, he's gonna get himself a courier and a tomato. Very nice.
All right.
The clapping begins.
Excellent horror movie name.
Yeah. Husky does have that soul rip, but he's falling low. No mana left to go forward. Decay, the clap doing a lot of damage there, and with KJ on pursuit, he has an enchant up, does get the range. One more auto attack from the tomato. This is what you gotta be scared, man. You gotta eat your veggies, otherwise they come back to haunt you. And before anyone in chat corrects me saying that tomatoes are a fruit, I know, but there's no saying that says you gotta eat your fruit, so stop it.
Dude, chat's not gonna correct you on that one.
Oh yeah, they will. Are you kidding? Yeah, they will. Someone in chat is gonna be like, tomatoes a fruit.
Fucking idiot caster.
Idiot
Why are you here?
NA, lol, all that. It'll happen.
All right, I'm willing to take a bet on that. I think chat will be good enough that they won't correct you.
All right, we'll see. We'll see.
2,300 viewers. It's when you get like 5,000, you start getting those guys, the Melvins, so to speak.
Melvins. Are those similar to the Jerrys that we have for production?
Yeah,
Ooh, Husky caught mid lane between trees and some ice. Gonna jump in there on 4DR's Ember. Pitch him up with a nice sleight of Fist Gunner. Looking to take down KJ here. A couple more chain lightnings. Is that what it's called? Arc lightning? What? It's the same thing. You don't Thunder God's Wrath. He does. Okay. He doesn't want to let him TP.
He thought that we already might have been back in base there. He did give him a little bit of time, so.
Lee top lane getting gifted a regen in a bottle. That's so nice. What a great, you know, he's rewarding his support for a fantastic rotation, right? That's the nice teamwork plays we like to see there.
Monkey's he's not gonna have such a good time. Oh my god, they're just collecting him back. They've got no fear here.
He gets the battle trance off, but now the kiting begins. You have Guardian Sprint, Snowball in, Troll Warlord bash for a moment. Slither Crushing one. He does get it off. One more auto attack. Ocean takes him down first. You do manage to get the Slardar. No leaps left. Ember Spirit, no chains. But this level 4 Flame Guard should be all that's necessary to take down Ocean here as he's diving him underneath the tower. Burn, baby, burn. Double kill there for 4DR.
Just like that, you're gonna move back over the mid lane. You know, you are a little bit behind on CS, still 600 net worth behind the Zeus, but these kills you're getting under your belt, they're pulling you back ahead. You're ahead on the XP right now, in fact. Almost, yeah, here we go. Level 8 now on the Ember Spirit to the Zeus's baby level 7.
Yeah, what a baby Zeus.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to Chad Mars, usually? Come on.
Yeah. You wonder who was whose daddy.
Yeah. Bottom lane, King RD pops that Ravage, another tomato offering that assist, and they get that kill onto Sammy Boy Spectre. I mean, you had to know this rotation was coming eventually, or just that the like Ravage play was coming eventually. Spectre just not tanky enough to live through that despite having the blade mail.
Yep. I mean, it makes the enemy like hesitate to go on you, but you're still not that big. You need the boots to be able to get away from some of this kind of stuff, especially the Tidehunter. You know, you're always going to be hit by those anchor smashes if you don't have the boots.
Whoa, the tombstone?
This is so cool.
All right, I didn't know it had a custom tombstone effect. This is easily the greatest cosmetic ever added to Dota 2. Okay. What?
That was so cool.
It has a custom. It comes with tombstone and a hat piece. I didn't even see the tombstone. That is so cool. All right, sorry, Neph and I see this. See, now you know why I love hats, right, Neph? You're getting it. You're getting it. That was so cool, though. Oh my gosh, good one, Valve. I'm ready for all the pogs as soon as people see that one.
Okay, I fell through the map again.
What you gotta stop falling through the map. You gotta watch your feet there, Neph. What are you doing?
Yeah, my bad. I slipped up, you know.
Yeah.
You just fall off this flat earth.
Oh my goodness. You just walked right off the edge, didn't you?
Yep. I really did. Dying, he fell below the map after he died. So there's been a little bit of bugs with this recent patch, but you know that's why they've been patching every single day. They're working them out. Royal Jelly for each team.
Very
Good to go.
nice. One's definitely going to be on the Sammy Boy Spectre. More health regen, a little bit of mana regen to help spam that Spectral Daggers. He's even picking up an Infused Raindrop, so he's going to have a decent chunk. Almost about 3.5 mana regen. Just pretty good for a carry.
Yep. All right, Zeus, he's heading back to base. All right, check this out. He's level 12, or he's level 9. He's going to sell this Iron Branch, buy himself the Boots of Travels, teleport into the lane, and start moving around the map owning. Look at that. Beautiful. You'll love to see it. Why does he teleport over here, though? I'm curious. Oh, he knows where Flea's. He's going to catch him out. He wants to get him before the 10-minute rune, but Flea.
Ooh, he drops a Tombstone on the high ground. The Vision's coming in. Arrow barely misses the Ember Spirit. He tries to take down the Tombstone. Not going to happen. He will just Remnants away. They get the rune. Why not? Walk away. All right, the zombies look awesome, too. I don't know if you saw what the zombies look like from the Tombstone, but they're also custom zombies.
Oh my god.
They have golden spiked bracelets and the helmet as well. Zeus dove under the tower, going to take so much damage here. Sorab trying to keep him alive. He does have the Thunder God's Wrath. A lot of it being absorbed, though. The Flame Guard and Flea's Raindrop. He's just chasing after this. Zeus, more damage being chunked in. Can Ember Spirit bring him down? He does eventually. Still got that Flame Guard running, Slide of Fist available, and one's just going to go into the base and go for that TP. Arrow on the mark. Not today, Ember Spirit. Ocean held it.
Ember Spirit, and you were right about the tomatoes. Sorry, yeah. You were right about the tomatoes. The Spectre is just not able to do anything at this point. It feels a little bit awkward. You know, you'd think you'd be able to take these fights with the Blade Mail, but 4Zoomers, they just don't quite have this one figured out. It doesn't work as well if the Zeus is wanting to dodge fights, and it looks like that's exactly what he's doing, given the fact that he's got Boots of Travels. He's just trying to shove in lanes with this Chain Lightning. So you are paying for it right now on Sammy Boy. I do think that you have the late game. I think that Troll Warlord is going to be a bit underwhelming, but Team Brazil, they're just going to be taking the fight to you for the next couple of minutes here.
He's about 1,400 off of that Battle Fury, which is a big timing for the Troll. We've seen what he can do once he gets a Battle Fury, you know. Farm creeps very fast, and then like 5-6 minutes later, comes online, tries to take some big fights. But like you said, the big question mark is, can you carry that momentum into the late game? Because we've seen over and over again where it typically just doesn't pan out. You win that mid game, few fights, and then suddenly, you know, end game comes around and you're really far behind.
Exactly, yeah. And Sammy Boy, he's trailing right now. Oh my god. Where did he go?
I don't know. I could have sworn there was a hero there before. Jerry just slightly missing the kill, but it's fine. It happens.
Yeah, he's stunned up. Took a lot of damage instantly from that Walrus Punch. Fleet just ripping him apart. And bottom lane, Sammy Boy, he can't approach anywhere close to this Tidehunter.
He's gonna get found by KJ here. He does have this little Alpha Wolf. He denies it. Aww. Unfortunate, you know. Betrayed by your master.
Yeah. But they're not giving Sammy Boy an inch here. At least the Alpha Wolf would have been nice, but
yeah,
puts it down. KJ says, it's my dog, and I'll kill it.
They would kind of need to stack some Ancients here for Sammy Boy, and he's pinging out right now. He's like, guys, I need these creeps real bad. So nice stack. He doesn't double cut the tree, but makes sense. And he's going to pop the Blade Mail here to tank this up, do as much reflected damage. He has 3 points in the Dispersion. He ended up putting 1 in the Desolate, which we don't really see that often. A lot of people tend to just max out that Dispersion instead, but the Ancient stack, it's pretty much gone. While meantime, you're losing your mid lane tower.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot they're going to be able to do about it, though. King RD already in position. He has Gravis available. I don't think they want to take this fight. The dying just needs to step all the way back. Sammy Boy trying to do what he can to mitigate the losses, you know, farm up as much as possible. But Brazil, they are just taking your map right now. You do have some great high ground defense tools, you know. You have the Undying, you have Zeus, you have Spectre. However, I think they're giving up a little bit too much right now.
Yeah. They do have Ember Spirit rotating to the top lane, stopping Sammy Boy's push. The thing is, he's okay with this. He's just going to go back to the jungle. He's got another Ancient Camp spawning in a few seconds. Just going to farm that bad boy up. He's finished his, I think he went Phase Boots this game. Yes, he did. And he's going to go into Manta, mid lane, Undying, in a little bit of trouble. Walrus punched and slapped down by the anchor smash of Tidehunter. Husky's been having a rough one, man. He's 1-5.
Yeah, this is basically Undying's role this game, though. Somebody has to, I guess, draw the enemy's aggression.
That was so unlucky. King RD, he basically got Southern Crushed, and they had a primed bash on Monkey's Forever. They were going to set up into the arrow, but the Bash of the Deep actually procced the Kraken shell, so he just walked away. Whoa. Do you see Tidehunter right now?
Yeah.
With the Corrosive Haze on him?
Yeah, it looks like it's affecting, I guess, his costume.
Yeah, it affects the costume because he has the Tidehunter like ghost costume, so he turns like pale white.
Yeah, this is how things were affected back in Warcraft 3. I'm sure you remember that. Like Shadow Fiend, he would turn blue instead of black when he got hit by like crossed arrows or something.
Yeah. Ooh, they're double TPing top. They want to find monkeys. I think they saw this. Ooh, great shards there from Flea. Sets this up for an easy pick off. Walrus punch. A couple more auto attacks. That was a quick response, honestly. That was very fast. It's going to turn into a tier 1 top. They have no way to defend this.
They're wasting no time here on Team Brazil. And, of course, they move mid. They don't want to give Zeus a chance to do any damage to this mid tower. They see the catapult there. So 4DR puts himself in position there. And it just blocks any kind of aggression that he tries to make. I mean, they put this ward up over here, and I'm guessing at this point they wish that this was on their side of the map or inside their triangle, because there's no way they're able to play this far up right now.
Yeah, the only hero that would like to be there would be Sammy Boy if they're feeling aggressive and they kind of own the map, because he can farm the triangle and then haunt to a fight. But they're really far behind. They actually just throw Thunder God's Wrath out just to give some vision. They see the Troll Warlord TPing the bottom lane, so Ocean's gonna leave. Zeus is really farmed. He's got Boots of Travel. He's 1,000 gold off of his Aghanim Scepter, which is going to be a lot of damage. But my big question mark here is, look at how poor your Slardar is, right? Like, he's trying to get this Blink Dagger. He's basically a support at this point.
He is quite poor. Thank you for pointing that out. Can't pull himself up by the bootstraps like Sammy Boy has his game, stacking his own camps. And in fact, he's in a lot of trouble here. There's the shard for the reveal.
Moonlight Shadow, they do dust. This might be a bad fight for Brazil, as several heroes from Zoomers are wrapping around. If they can find an initiation into an arrow, it could work, but they see King RD and they know it's no longer fight zone. Well, Slardar still caught out of position. He's just stuck there all by himself, thrown into the air once again, and the team should be able to bring him down. It goes again to Flea, who is now, 2-0-8 on the Tusk. He's playing fantastic.
Yeah, he is. Just like perfect game out of him. And I didn't like this pick that much. I don't think you did either. We're both looking at this thing and they're going to be able to get out those ice shards, but they have been using that aggression super well. And they use the tag team super well too, you know, just ripping through this Roshan, tearing through it with the Troll Warlord attack speed.
Yeah, Troll Tusk, very, very nice. So much attack speed, so much bonus physical damage from that tag team. And they get that first Roshan, and Troll's getting very scary. You know, we saw him pick up the Battle Fury already. He's got a Yasha, I think, being delivered on Courier. Yes, he does. Bottom lane, they managed to find Gunner. Ember Spirit, I don't think, has the damage for this, so you do need to be careful.
I think he's more so worried. He doesn't know where a lot of the heroes on his team are. He knows that Spectre is going to be able to haunt in if he has to. So he doesn't want to commit too far forward, given how far away his team is. Sammy Boy now just doing all he can. You hate to see it. He wants to farm up the neutral items. He needs a tier 2. He wants something other than the Dragon Skill, which isn't awful, but a Van Brace or something would help him take a fight right now. Give him a bracer, Van Brace. People's gift. I'll take it.
Something.
But he's got to do this right now because they have no control of the jungle, and they're going to need everything they can, every advantage they can get for this next fight, because Team Brazil, they're going to be looking to push high ground. They're not going to wait for Spectre to farm up. Aquila, you love to see it. Swap that baby in.
That's a good one.
Let's go.
That's a great drop. Oh, he's sending it back. He wants that extra armor, I guess.
I suppose so. I'm a little bit disappointed in you, Sammy Boy. It is the Spectre item, for sure. Mr. Choco highlighting that Undying has smoke of deceit. That is absolutely true.
All right, they're gonna walk right down. The Zoomers, they get a nice blink stomp. There's gonna be the reveal. The Nimbus is out as well. But the only hero in danger is the Tusk, and he snowballs out. You're gonna have to use yourself there on the Marona. Get yourself up onto the high ground, but Husky, he's gonna be the first to fall. Now Sammy Boy hiding. He's just surrounded by Brasil. Like, guys, send me some help. I'm just rooted up now. Just beat down another kill there for the Emerald Spirit. And Monkeys Forever, he's just trying to split push bottom, make sure that these waves don't make it to their base, but not gonna happen.
The exact same time, Gunner, he just makes a beeline for top lane and starts shoving that one out.
Yeah, sometimes you have to know to cut your losses, and your next objective is making sure that Brasil doesn't take your base. But he's got to be careful. Bottom lane, look who's TP'd in once again. Flea.
Allies disappear.
Moonlight Shadow. Ooh, they want him to get the runes. Okay.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Monkeys gets it right from under his nose. All right, what a guy.
That's why they call him, God, I would have had something for this. I would have. Goddamn interns.
You know, they're not working hard enough for free, honestly.
Mm-hmm. If they don't pull themselves up by their bootstraps, they're never going to make that paid work, then I hang over their heads.
You're already getting close to that Guardian Greaves. He does have the pipe. He had that first. Now, Guardian Greaves this game is going to be really strong. We saw how much damage, you know, they did in the last fight, but so much of it was just mitigated thanks to King RD's build. He doesn't need a Blink Dagger. Who cares? If Zoomers want to fight and they run into you to try and take a fight, Brasil still feels like the stronger team.
Yeah, I think for now that is true. I think it changes in a little bit. I mean, Sammy Boy gets a Mantis style, they might be able to take a fight. You do have a lot of damage coming up from the Desolate with that one, but he's still only level 13. I mean, oh, it's looking rough. They've taken all of their outer towers now at this point too. I'm struggling to see the solution back into this. They're trying real hard. They've got 3 heroes up on like the opposite side of the map of these guys trying to split push, but you're gonna have to get in the position now. You've got no time left.
Yeah, I mean, they got a 9,000 gold. The Gunner going to start popping out these Arc Lightnings to try and slow down this push, harass them as much as possible. They even drop the Nimbus as well. Troll, you got to be careful. They almost catch the Crush, but a 2-man slight chains. The Yules will stop the Tidehunter from coming in. The Ravage on cooldown for only 1 more second. Arrow does get tanked there by the Tusk. Troll Warlord's first health is going to be claimed there. That's going to be the Aegis. Now it's time for Brasil to just disengage. They smoke up, they walk away.
Yeah, I saw the Tombstone zombies there from Undying. They looked very cute.
Right? Aren't they super cool?
Yeah.
Eager to know.
They smoke up, that gets the zombies off of them as well, but they're just going to fake back. They know that they're up to something here on
Radiant scanned it.
but they don't know exactly where they are. Okay, yeah, they know exactly where they are.
Yeah, they scanned it. They're like, yeah, what's the chance they fake backed and are just sitting right outside our base?
Quite high, apparently.
Apparently quite high, yeah, apparently.
Sammy Boy, I'm not sure you want to be this far up. You do have a Blade Mail, but you're only 1600 HP. I'm pretty sure these guys can just blow you up.
They might try. Ember coming in on the backside. The blink, or not even a blink, just those remnants. A nice Ravage catching 4. They are taking down Gunner. He's falling really low, and 4DR will find it, but Brasil, you're so far into this base. You need to be able to disengage. Ember Spirit is down. That's a big death. They buy back on the Zeus. Monkeys with the Blink Crush does catch the Troll Warlord. He does have BKB still, though. King RD just trying to run away. The Kraken Shell giving him so much tank. They drop the Tombstone. They're going to provide a little bit of vision up on the high ground, but a beautiful shards there from Flea. Going to give them that space they need to get away, but Monkeys, he's not quite satisfied. He's chasing after this Enchantress. Gunner is up here as well, looking for Flea. He did get that regen rune, but not going to save him for much longer. Nimbus in 5. Who dies here? KJ? Flea? Can any of them die? Looks like Flea will finally go down. The Nimbus committed for that. They see the Troll Warlord bottom, so they know they can keep chasing. Just keeping that Corrosive Haze here in the top lane eventually brings him down with that Bash to the Deep. The chase of the century from 1 tier 4 all the way to a tier 2.
You love to see it. And Sammy Boy, he goes right back in the jungle after that. Needs to finish his next item. He's going for Diffusal Blade now. I'm not sure. Actually, yeah, that's got to be the play. You know, that's pretty good against
It's
the
really
Tidehunter.
good against Tide. Yeah, I was going to say, it's incredibly good against Tidehunter and Ember Spirit. Both these heroes once they run out of mana, they have decently high mana costs as well. Ember mainly just because of how many spells he uses, but
I'm not sure you're gonna be able to get on top of the Ember for long enough to burn down his mana. I think he just dies before that, but Tidehunter definitely. If you can burn through everything he has, he can feel useless in these team fights. Sea Salt comes out just to scout the enemies. You know, they are playing pretty far out on Sammy Boy right now. Curious as to when they come and try to break their base. Sea Salt, they nerfed it for scouting, right? In the most recent patch, they increased the damage of it by a little bit, but they also increased the cooldown by a lot.
On Thunder God's Wrath?
Yeah, by 30 seconds, right?
That sounds right. I think it went up quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was 90 before. Now we're up to 120, so a 2-minute cooldown. Not as good for scouting. Just like, I guess how many opportunities it makes for the enemies, because it's a big damage spell. It applies the static field first. So if you sit in like I don't know, 1,000 HP, you take that 120, and then you take what's coming from Thunder God's Wrath. A lot.
Yeah, 400, then 500. All right, they do have the ward up on the high ground. They know that they're there, right? They saw them place the ward, so Brasil not going to be fooled by this smoke rotation from 4Zoomers. Sammy Boy, I mean, he's now second on net worth. They are still very far behind the Troll Warlord, who has just had a fantastic game. Coast to be like 5-2. Did finish his Sanj and Yasha now, as we pointed out, has the BKB already, still sitting at 10 seconds. They still haven't taken a barracks. Oh, I guess they took one. They took the melee barracks. That was my bad. Thought it would survive for some reason.
Middle tower is under
They owned them. They got boomed for sure. Dire Jungle, they're just continuing to farm this one out. I think they'll stay here until maybe 27 minutes into the game. They'll get those tier 3 neutral items. They'll move to Roshan afterwards. They'll take the Aegis and the Cheese, and then they'll go for their next push on 4Zoomers. They are on a clock though. You know, Spectre, definitely the stronger hero between him and Troll Warlord. In the late game, the Spectre is going to eventually win this. I need to somehow end before then. There's also a couple of items that they need to get right now on 4Zoomers, like Heaven's Halberd, a couple of these guys. Even the Mirana wouldn't be awful. Might want to be grabbing that after you got Yules and Force Dot.
They might try and take this fight. They're looking like they want to. They commit the Thunder God's Wrath there for scouting. They were trying to chase down Sammy Boy, but it looks like 4Zoomers. The thing is, if they take a fight outside their base and lose, the game's over, right? Coast Relay will just destroy your barracks, and there's no stopping that. So they got to be very careful. They do have Ward Sentry here. Ocean hitting right on the side there, trying to set up an arrow. Coast Relay gonna get tanked by a Nimbus. A nice crush comes out, but the arrow, it's just not there. Finally, it's gonna be thrown. Does connect onto the Tidehunter. Do they have the damage to finish him off? A 3-man snowball. Where are they going to the Dota? Yeah, they're gonna go to the hard camp. Nicely done by Flea. He blinks himself to safety. King RD still has the Ravage. He's holding it though. Doesn't want to commit it quite yet. Another blink crush from the monkeys forever. Slardar, he's gonna keep junking in and out of these fights. Comes Gunner, King RD falling low, the arrow connects. Now it's Zoomer's time to go. They know they've got the big team fight ultimate removed. Another stomp does catch Troll. Again, he's still holding onto his BKB. Slow and steady here from Zoomers, it seems, as Brasil trying to just make it out. Lee jump in, nice walrus punch, a snowball's gonna catch. They're gonna turn it, the haunt comes out though. They gotta be careful, Sammy Boy. Jump on the backside, does find Flea. He's tanked up so much damage, but he's not gonna be able to survive. 2 kills there for the side of Zoomers, and now KJ on the run as well. Costa Bile's BKB did protect him that last second there from that Monkey's Crush.
Yeah, Monkeys, this guy's got no fear. He jumps so far ahead of the rest of his team when he goes for the initiation. And this might just open up Roche. You do have Tidehunter back up in a couple of seconds, though, and he's got Ravage.
They got Manta and an Illusion Rune. This thing is going to die so fast.
But, you know... King RD, he's coming. Oh, Lord, is he coming?
Oh, Lord, he's coming. They lose Husky. Gives his life for the cause. King RD, he's got the Ravage. It's available. He pops it. Sammy Boy gets clipped on the backside. You lose Monkeys forever. Immediately, the Thunder God's Wrath. It comes back out. Sammy Boy's still somewhat healthy, but in comes Coast Blade. He gets hit by an arrow. Well done. Who's going to get the Aegis? It's underneath them. It goes to Gunner. He just bought back as well. Cheese on the ground, but all of 4Zoomers are dead, and it's just... a lonely Zeus. You may be a god, but you can't survive this.
Oh. Team Brazil, they managed to take one hell of a fight. RD getting back in there. And That Ravage just securing things for them. I'm not sure how they're going to be able to defend now. No Zeus for 76 seconds. One of your melee Raxes is down. The other two tier 3s are open. No tier 2s available on the map. Troll's going to rip through these like they're paper.
Yeah. Yeah, Troll Warlord is ready to go. He has been preparing all game for this one moment to click your high ground, uncontested, and just have a blast, and it's going to melt very fast.
Yeah, he's got the fervor stacks as well. As soon as this Fortify ends, let's see it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not that impressive, but
I mean, it's pretty good still.
yeah, he's built for killing heroes. You know, he's got his Battle Fury, he has Sanjin Yasha, Skull Basher. You'll love to see it.
He just immediately goes bottom. Gonna work on this other tier 3 tower. Yeah, you can corrosive haze this man, but he's got a cheese and a BKB in the pocket. Arrow off the mark, actually, just by a little bit. Kosovia's gonna turn. He's got the BKB out. Slardar falling really low. Samuel trying to reflect some of this damage and find a kill of his own, but it's just not gonna be enough. You lose Slardar 70 seconds. No buyback, and now Ocean caught on the backside by 40R on that Ember. He's just zoning out the Zoomers, and Husky in so much trouble as well. Sammy, he's pretty tanky, but it doesn't look like he's gonna be able to survive this one here. Haunting the other side of the fight. All his illusions are dead. Punched to the... he's punched to outer space, man. He's gone.
And Troll, he just keeps ripping through these buildings. Nothing's going to be able to stop him now. Gunnar, he's trying, but it's not enough, and he still have the cheese available. They might just back up here, but no, they're looking... Oh.
Ooh, 40 yards back in, and he chases up that Zeus. Snowball's coming in. They've got a lot of damage. He's falling super low. Gunnar, he's out of mana as well. Buys back immediately into the game. Gonna try and stop this, but there's Flea. He's just all gas, baby. No stop here from Flea as he sets up that dieback onto the Zeus, and that's gonna be GG. They get the Megas. They get all 5 heroes on the Zoomers. King RD drops the Ravage. They drop their items. They're ready to go. Look at
breaking them.
Look at Brazil. NA server versus Brazil server, no cares. We are ready to win.
Just like that, Brazil, you know, they show why they were so strong yesterday against Quincy Crew, you know? This is the team that gave Quincy Crew the biggest run for their money in both games of that last series. And
Yeah.
4Zoomers, it felt like they were never sweating that game, constantly taking the fight to them, playing fast Dota 2. King RD, some amazing Ravages. I don't think he ever wasted one that entire game, did he?
No.
Every single time it set up a massive kill. The enemies weren't able to disengage. It was so good.
Yeah. He did a great job. He was very patient with his Ravages, always making sure that they got a lot of effectiveness out of it. I guess the only wasted Ravage, right, would be the one at the very end of the game when everyone was dead and he ravaged their fountain. But other than that, you know, fantastic performance from everyone on Team Brazil. They just absolutely owned it this game. And that's a great way to start the day, you know. A very action-packed game, a lot of blood, and congratulations, Brazil. Looking just as hot as they were yesterday. Taking a game off Zoomers. We have another game coming up here, game number 2, between 4Zoomers and Team Brazil. Any final thoughts here, Neph, before we go to a small break?
One quick one. You know, solid gameplay out of Flea there. It was a bit difficult to play Tusk that game. Hard to fight into the enemies, but you know they constantly kept forward with their aggression, even though they wanted to play like far back with the Zeus and the Spectre. They did manage to find towers regardless. So, Team Brazil just solid draft, solid play, fast Dota. You love to see it. That's all I got to say.
Well said. Then we'll be back after just a short break here with game number 2 in our first series of the day. We'll see you in just a sec.